Welcome to the National Institute of Academics. What is Islamophobia? Islamophobia refers to prejudice, hatred, or irrational fear directed at Islam or Muslims. This phenomenon can manifest in various forms, including discriminatory practices, negative stereotypes, and acts of violence. Understanding Islamophobia requires examining its origins, manifestations, impacts, and efforts to combat it. Origins and causes of Islamophobia. Historical context. Crusades. The medieval conflicts between Christian Europe and the Islamic world fostered long-lasting negative perceptions. Colonialism. European colonial powers often depicted Muslims as backward or violent to justify their domination. Political factors. Global terrorism. Events such as the 9/11 attacks and subsequent terrorist activities by extremist groups have fueled fears and stereotypes. War on terror. Policies and rhetoric during the war on terror have sometimes conflated Islam with terrorism. Media representation. Negative portrayal. Media often portrays Muslims in the context of conflict, extremism, and oppression, reinforcing negative stereotypes. Lack of diversity. Limited representation of the diverse experiences and cultures of Muslims contributes to a monolithic and often negative image. Socioeconomic factors. Economic uncertainty. In times of economic hardship, minority groups, including Muslims, are often scapegoated. Migration and integration. Fear and resentment towards Muslim immigrants and their integration into society can fuel Islamophobia. Manifestations of Islamophobia. Discrimination. Workplace. Muslims may face hiring biases, harassment, and lack of career advancement opportunities. Education. Muslim students can experience bullying, exclusion, and a lack of accommodation for religious practices. Hate crimes and violence. Physical attacks. Muslims can be targets of physical violence, vandalism of mosques, and other hate crimes. Verbal abuse. Incidents of verbal harassment, threats, and hate speech are common. Institutional Islamophobia. Government policies. Laws and policies that disproportionately target Muslims, such as travel bans, surveillance, and discriminatory immigration practices. Law enforcement. Racial profiling and excessive scrutiny of Muslim individuals and communities. Cultural and social exclusion. Stereotyping. Muslims are often stereotyped as terrorists, oppressors, or unassimilable. Social isolation. Muslims may feel alienated and marginalized in their communities